We'll be leading the charge straight in. Dia, the first port of call. Kai, his backup dancer, sits and blind through the smoke. Connects 2 headshots immediately. Dia and Kai are the victims of it in a 5-on-3 to start.
A good start there from Big, and players rotating in from Mass. Difficult now for Monte to even approach the bomb site. You can get a smoke down to that right-hand side, maybe try and tap the bomb, draw some more fights out in the open. They've got to find an advantage somewhere.
No utility involved for the T sideline. They're going to have to go in straight with the dry jewels. Won't see the player back at the generators. He'll keep himself protected. Bomb plant tapped and held. They're not going to try and base him. And he fights Demka. Runs a taps in. 2 lined up for Crimbo. Only the 1 pick found. Demka, 1 versus 1. He's done tons of damage onto Rigon. And Monte have bailed themselves out in a stellar start to the pistol round.
Excellent recovery for the last couple of players. And you can see on the face cam how hyped Demka is. He knows how key that round was to win.
You can watch it again from his POV. See his position. Yep. Crimbo just backed up. Molly sent in. Flashes try and come over. Matt Kennedy sprays through. Crimbo's going to get caught. JDC returning back with the D as part of things and looking for a little bit more. Demka trading taps and trying to keep control of the situation. Good burst onto Hades to finally get the man advantage in. Krasnell's trying to strike out towards mid as Kai picks up the kill. Aware of players being at long range but not at close. Krasnell still gets both of those kills and Monte maintain possession of the second. The first port of call sees the shoulder peeking out and the man throwing down the HEs. CS2 trying to spot players, they are not revealed. Krasnell finds Habson to kick things off. JDC with a decent enough responsive. Moves back to angle here at the CT spawn entrance and is waiting for some more to press on towards the mid control. Blind sprays of Dia, Kai starting to press. On towards the alley position. Not spotting any more here.
Bait up against the AWP, might be able to make it 2 to open up the bomb site. Not quite against Rigon. A lot of pressure points now from Monte on this T side. We see a press towards mid, out on the B stairs towards ramp. There's a lot of activity at the moment.
Might just reach them in time. They are going to start to make their move, but the bomb carrier can still get cut off at this position. The AWP checks it, but Hades will still drop, and Crimbo can strike with JDC's support, who will double up in the end in the back lines. All held together for Big's opening round. Not allow much map control either. Dia's going to start to push ahead of that smoke though. Start to find the man in the open. Headshot seen. Galil takes the fight. Are they wary of the sandbag player? No, they're not. Rigon can strike on towards 1 man. Incendiary trying to drive them back. They don't have anything more that they can try and throw to his direction to try and drive him out of position. Great flash in. Support from CS2 gives Rigon a couple more kills and now leaves it all on Dia to 1v3 clutch this. Low HP on the AWP, but not required. JDC closes him down and Big take the second round. Very early doors, these complexions could change in a matter of moments as Dia proves by finding Crimbo, and Hades lines up 2 through the smoke. CS2 and Tabson down, a 5 versus 2 established. There are severely low HP elements here on the Monte side though. Kai, Demka, Hades, Dia, not a single man above 40 points of health.
This A bomb site is going to be taken for free.
His back's turned towards the short presence as well. Kai's going to clean him up pretty quickly. JDC can't do much now. And seeing that rotate potentially coming forward from JDC, in the end just gets back to the back lines to try and support that A site even more. It means that Crimbo is the only man to hold. Got to throw some resistance, and he just gets run down by Dia. Mid rotates, cut off by Krasnell, but JDC can still make his way in from CT spawn. Krasnell gets Tabson, and now the flank is on against JDC. He'll get that kill, and that second bomb is close to sight, but the crack angle held by Demka. Waits for JDC to give up the ghost, and now it's a 1 versus 2. Rigon making his way up. Hades on sight. Kill found. AWP close up from Hades. He's leaning forward. He's just barely seen, and Rigon can hold the clutch together, keep it all held in for Big, who take their 4th round. CS2 down at 3 points of health while also being down by a man. It's not a positive look, but Tabs is still looking for something. Hades is going to catch him through that smoke. Now it's a 2-man advantage with the extra HP for Monte, and they're looking at this A bomb site very quickly. The last man in the back line, JDC, just going to get overwhelmed by the firepower and numbers game. Demka, easy pickings. The bomb down, the 2 versus 5 is nothing that CS2 or Crimbo can do.
There are certainly rounds in which Monte can look like gods. We are seeing them be very destructive from time to time, and this is one of them. I mean, a gun round that's just so clean. You're just getting consistent opening kills. So much damage is going down. Crimbo is for sure going to drop. No one falls from Monte.
Trying to exploit that gap. Ready. Oh, the bodyguard's going to get hurt. He's going to get forced out into the open. Hades can't land the pick. Krasn's picked up by JDC instead, and Crimbo turns the whole situation around. Kai can strike out a Guardian. Demka can pick up the stairs player, and now they can try and commit towards this B bomb site. D is there to cut rotations. A 3 versus 2 well established, trying to make it 1, and that's him done. Searson all alone for the 1v3.
At least he's got some util. He's got an incendiary that could do some damage.
Look to the boxes, check close. Kai ready for the headshot. He lands it. Perfectly done there for Monte to close out an 8-4 advantage. Well placed. Utility basis, smoke coming down. A lot of players out here on the defensive here for Monte. JDC does not hit the shot against the man over at Alley. We'll get a second chance to get Crashball and draw out first blood. A second kill on Dia as well. Demka burning in the back lines. His teammate taking challenges. He actually collateral gooshes his team to get Rig on a 4, and the trades have worked up to the 2 versus 2, but look at the HP again for the CT side.
And they need to try and put pressure onto Crimbo, who's trying to silently drop off, and JDC getting in from behind. He is actually in such a strong position to cut rotations, because the CTs are going to fall back in elevators and sniper's nest to rotate out to defend B. I reckon he gets both kills here. I'll be really surprised if he gets dropped.
There goes Hades. Very nicely done.
There's something to also consider, Jay, that this could be redemption for a side like Monte. I think back to Compass Fall of last year, where Big were able to qualify to the LAN.
Again, they'll still maintain their lead. The buffalo is going to be significantly reduced unless they can convert this steal. And indeed, Kai is going to work alongside an aggressive force forward against Rigon. Searson going to get hurt of that Mat 10. MP9 and Crastal's going to engage. Tabson's tagged low. Searson's forced back. Very good job so far from Monte. They're out front to lose edge as Hades and Kai are picked up. Demka also traded. Crastal has dropped to Searson's part, so it's all left to Dia and it's 5-7. Good effort on the CT side. It looks like it's fallen to pieces right here. Searson just there for the closer, and Big maintain number 6. Rigon, pick onto 2 players. Wonderfully placed, but Demka even better on the lineups. Hearing the footsteps as well, the second man is back up at Crastal's there. The smoke goes deeper. They try and face him, but they're unable to get the kill against the man. They know that they've dropped that bomb in that position, so Crimbo's got to get it right back. And back away to join Crimbo, or to join Searson rather, I should say, on the push forward at a sight crack angle on Demka. Searson lands him and looks towards Dia the same. Perfectly placed on the AWP. Now Crastal is alone to dish out the 1 versus 3 clutch. Spots that bomb carrier, but JDC so fast to push forward towards it. And a hell of an entry once again. Hades' AWP does land on Rigon though. Now they start making their way forward. The smokes are trying to see if they can suppress him, but JDC is going to get caught by Hades on that secondary kill. Finally, a bit of decency being generated. He even finds a crack angle on Searson, doing unto him what he did unto the A defensive in the last round. And even Kai to follow suit on Tabson, leaving it all on Crimbo in a matter of moments. Monte have turned their confidence dials up to 11 this round. They'll need to take the lead in the next. And ideally, they'll keep it over Big.
Third man's going to rotate over. That's Hades to post.
WB, good shots in the previous. The good one's right here, but flash blinded and behind the smoke. Demka that strikes first and foremost against Tabson. Missed shot from Hades gives Rigon his chance to trade. And for the bomb plant, which Kai can deny. Rigon down. Advantage regained by Monte. Live HP on Demka of half HP itself. So close to spotting players on the boost, and they need to go back for that bomb as well. They have to retake A.
Searson is just not even getting a chance. No one's giving him a contact. Finally a trade 1-for-1.
Dia took down Crimbo though, so advantage need to get forced out by Big. They're running out of time. JDC playing the edge of smoke. He's just seen fading forward of it. Krasnal with the kill, and Searson even less time to play with. 10 seconds to the clock. He's falling back to hold the AWP as Monte reclaim control.
A good, strong defensive being held there from Monte, and it has to be thought about. Hades is posted out towards mid, hoping for a refrag, and gets exactly that. Now he's starting to transition the AWP, either to help out defending B or rotate through from the elevators.
Oh, Searson close range against Kai. Kai's going to have his number. Dial it in for the man advantage on Monte. The Tech 9 of Tabson trying to get a responsive through that smoke. His teammates trying to storm the bomb site. Meanwhile, JDC strikes on 2 players. Rigon's been picked up. JDC drops on site. It's Tabson all alone. AWP picked up. Trying to smoke and flash his way forward towards the elevator's angle. Good nade damage done. Tech 9 needs to win a couple of good headshots though, and it's not going to happen. Dia. The defensive locked in. Good shot for Rigon though. Hades picked up. Are they ready for quad? Are they ready for Crastal? Better be ready for them. In the end, they're not. 3 pickings found by those 2 players. And 2 men left on the big side to return. Now just left to CS2 all alone. Spam down, taken down by Krasnal. And Monte. Survival for now, but how long until it turns into a respectable comeback if it does do so at all? Not very long for Kai's part of things. CS2 picked up, boost ready for Crimbo, and Townsend can respond to a couple of individuals elsewhere. Advantage taken by Big. The bomb's going to rotate back out and they're going to regroup and start the hit.
And this round kind of feels over already for Monte. Players out of position. Krasnal does have a backstab, and this bomb is actually quite slow to getting up to the stairs. This could be the round-winning play.
No one's watching this. Oh, Krasnal, this could be beautiful. He's hearing those footsteps, hearing that utility coming in. Tabson and Rigon in dire positions. Engaged upon headshot, established, the AWP spotted, and Krasnal doesn't stick around for any more. JDC is going to force the issue out towards the CT spawn. Kai down and out. Crimbo gets the player in mid, and Tabson's ready for Krasnal. Danger accounted for. The backstab is being left completely opened up. D is going to incendiary off to try and ensure that they can hold their nerve. JDC does get found by Krasnal. Now they've got to pick up the pace with Hades. Here's AWP involved. A shot on towards Crimbo. CS2 can trade it. Now A is the target to counteract the B split that they were looking for. The push forward that came through from Kai was ready for the backstab. Now going to set up for the retake in a 3-on-2 advantage for Monte.
And they need to keep fighting. Look how aggressive the AWP is getting.
CS2 shot connects on Krasnal, but he takes dink damage. 30 points of health. Now Rigon looking for the next man out towards ramp. The M4 ready to receive. CS2 picked up, and the last player unknown until Rigon reveals his hand. Finds Dia. Kai got utility coming his direction. Smokes up, but Rigon takes the face, the swing and the fight. And Big hang in there. 11 on their board. And now Monte are going to look like a broken bye for round 24.
And that is a lovely round from Rigon. Really well played in the 1 versus 2. Sirison also trying to help him out the best that he can. That is a tough clutch to win, especially when you're detected. The swing, the timing to get on the front side of that smoke and to...
4 players versus 4 defenders. Kai can provide extra support in that man advantage. Still trying to look for the danger man. 30 seconds on the clock. Blind sprays of the SMG. Dishing out more damage to the T side line. Rigon score. 5-7 on the edge. Dia going to get Tabson next up. They spam them down. They keep Big at bay. 2 left standing. 1 left standing. As Dia finds Crimbo, it's all CS2 to ace clutch this round. Big fall at the final hurdle as Monte indeed take their map pick at 13-11. They have their... to a passive angle. Krasnal holds his jewelries. His teammates are just behind those smokes. Now he gets down to 48 points of health. He'll still look to engage, but Rigon saves his teammate. Krasnal first of all. Demka, decent trades. Hades out towards long, also following up onto Tabson. JDC able to respond towards it. Crimbo takes a closer range fight, and Kai drops for it, but Dia keeps control of 2 versus 2. Can't quite deny the bomb plant. Crimbo follows it up, and Demka now knows exactly where his prey is, but can he hit the headshot? Yes, he can. Monte take the pistol.
Oh, Demka loves it. What a return, because how infrequently do we see spams through the wood wall on a pistol? You might see it on a gun round, but in pistol rounds, it is such a rarity. And that Glock spam actually gave them the info that the Dual Leagues was playing to that area. It made Krasnal very uncomfortable. It comes down to some very good picks at long on the back and forth trades, but Demka to step up right at the tail end.
One simple headshot. Won't be able to receive that first port, of course, from JDC, but they'll do some damage to the team with Rigon with the utility. Krasnal first man forward and dead to rights of Rigon's hands.
Extremely aggressive to try and look in from that elbow challenge, but struggle. JDC deals with the pit player. Demka out in the open, out from this donut position, gets dealt with as well. So Big, just individually, get themselves out of a lot of trouble with these entry frags.
All those individual fights being taken so well. Rigon, JDC, Crimbo all getting their pieces of the pie. Tabson now finds his pick in the round, and Hades is suddenly very, very lonely on the CT defensive. All the AKs finding all the kills. Only man yet to contribute here for Big in this round is CS2. Shouldn't matter too much. Very confident basis. Rigon with a double. Hades is so wary of JDC's push forward. He's going to have his head on a swivel. As he backs away towards the back lanes, JDC will start making his move. Tabson going to lead the charge into the bomb site, and the AWP is watching. Hades will pick up JDC, but Crimbo takes Krasnal back. Kai in the back lines. Hades is lost, but the lineup is perfect for the M4. Triple maintained. We're just seeing a pixel angle worth of Kai, and Kai is next to drop. His opening kill traded. Hades AWP lands on one. Sees JDC. Sees him peeking out with his shoulder and lands him on the jump face. Demka also against Crimbo, found outside of A main. Monte looking at a 5-1 stance here for the CT side, and they'll get it without bomb plant bonuses at all here for the big squad. Trying to indicate the B execution, which is coming through for them, down towards the back lines. Of course, there's a counter smoke on towards ramp itself for the CT forces. Kai spray through, gets only damage done towards JDC. And Rigon, who will combine for those kills. Flash on Crackle keeps him fully blinded and just domed in by the Swiss Superman. It's a 5-on-3 taken. Demka can take one pick back, and blind sprays of Dia will maintain it at an even stance, with Rigon also being low HP.
Now there is a wraparound coming out from lane. Siriuson's getting in the backstab against Demka.
Oh, he checks it though. Demka takes it back. Even stance again. Rigon with the M4 though. Faced upon by the AKs coming out from Demka. The AWP of Hades striking. Damage done. Kill found. Rigon turns up his Tech 9 and by a margin of 6 points of health. Backstab found with the main walk. Okay, this could get very interesting, but the smokes are suppressing him as much as they were suppressing Big for the moment. JDC finds Dia to start. Ready for Demka to take his face forward. Oh, what an adjustment! Demka trades back on 2 though. Maintains the 3-on-3.
Krasnal starts hearing the fast B utility usage. Hades is posted at long.
AWP ready to receive the UMP to strike back towards lane, engaging Searson, drops that AWP advantage for Monte once again. Crimbo swings, Hades cuts him down before he hits the killing blow. Tabson against 3, can only get one of them. Try and see if they can generate some results with the fast play onto that B bomb site. Try beating with pace, get up in the face of Monte. They'll take down Krasnal, who does significant damage to his back up there to a cave. And JDC will find Kai in the end, but D is taking 2 backs for 3-on-3. It was only pistol players. Now the CT start moving in the back lane. Incendiaries will block off directive contact. Aggressive forces to the T side line. Demka will take those 2 onto Tabson and Searson. This time they do get the bomb plant out. JDC, who has been stellar in this series, now up to try and hold in the clutch. It's not going to happen. Hades cuts him down at first port of call. Monte will have the half for that. 7-2.
And it's almost too late to go back into A. Diha, very defensive at the big box, will not be seen by the AWP at all. Demka jiggling towards Donut. Wide swing comes up. Dia almost gets 2.
And Searson good to trade it back at least, but now they've seen him. The Molotovs and flashes coming in to indicate where the execution is coming down. That flashbang does not get on towards Hades, at least doesn't do him for enough blindness. Tabson, 1 versus 4 to clutch this. It's not going to happen. 8-2. Ripping the opposition to pieces is what they're doing with it right now. Crimbo fast forward in towards the A-bomb site, and Dia makes light work of him down there. Gets a second player as well. Low HP on Rigon. Krasnal and Demka start lining up picks. And no bomb plant bonus can even get gained here by Rigon and co. Triple at least found for the man. Going to try and make it an expensive round for Monte. But what does expense mean at this stage? He knows his opponent. He knows what to do. And he'll take him quite cleanly out. 9-2. So Big is desperate to cling on to the last round of the half. JDC is going to find the opening on Demka, but Dia so fast to trade it. Even Krasnal aggressive to the trade of Tabson. 3-on-3 situation. He might be low HP, but he's evaded the ire of Rigon. We stand at that even stance, and Searson's AWP, I mean, even a missed shot of this big green is going to give Krasnal a chance to take another kill out of the round. Might get caught aggressing, and indeed he does. So that's an advantage for Big to play with now. Checking all positions except for the wood cubby corner. But at the same time, the man of Kai's not been seen until the wrong moment. He turns up and finds Crimbo to the 2 versus 2. The AWP of Hades jump facing to look towards red, but now focused entirely on this A-bomb site. Molotov backside. He's waiting for the closing backstab to make his move up. Hades is going to get caught for this. Searson has struck. It's all on Kai now.
A very difficult 1v2. At least the AWP is waiting for the rotation in Donuts.
AK swing. Oh, catches him with a little bit of damage, but the head of Searson not peeking out. Just his back shot down. Rigon holding behind big box, holding ahead of flat AK. The AK and the AK of the T side wins it with a decent tap. And Big can take a 3rd round, an all-important one, just to keep some sort of level of survival. Mentioned the difficulties that we might see out of them from this from statistics. JDC is already going to get forced out by the Monte camp. Both flashes come in from the CT forces. They do catch off the ear of the opening. JDC deals with Demka. Looking for Krasnal, looking for Hades. Krasnal down, Hades down to JDC's triple, who steps up when his team needs him most. Now it's all Kai in a 1 versus 5 this time. And it seems like Big will take the pistol that keeps them in this match.
Unfortunately, missed red smoke there from Monte. Made it quite awkward from what was actually offered. Maybe they try and get into Donut if that smoke goes down. Maybe they have to counteraction with that flash to try and get them deep into red room and towards CT. Good hold from JDC to get the multi and to get Big up to their 4th.
On tap from Rigon. With that pick, backing away towards Donut, joining Crimbo. The site defensives, Molotov's forced to use a smoke against JDC, will now be known about here behind the totem. Mars fights Crimbo, caught JDC down to Dia, and now they forced him out advantage for Monte.
Oh, Tabson's timing against the red player sees the first player on the bomb site, though. Sirison on the edge of the smoke gets dropped. Everything is falling apart after that first kill.
And now Rigon and Tabson are trying to focus down Kai. Kai's wary of the red presence that one player might have. Tabson at least taps him to the side of the head, so they get one pick back, but the blind sprays of Hades. Gets Rigon to the right timing, grabbing that orb to fall away with it. Tabson, at best for exits, a 1 versus 3.
With Crimbo being on the right-hand side and JDC being behind the totem with the re-smoke and Dia getting both of those kills. And I actually am thinking, could a big player do that? Like, could someone on big legitimately get 2?
And try and force forward with an SMG and Crimbo in support of the mid-presence. What a shot for JDC. Straight onto Dia's head. Only a start. They need a little bit more, and they're going to try and hunt for more, but no such success here from Tabson and Co. Instead, Kai comes in from Cave, gets Rigon to drop.
And now they know where both of the B defenders are. Tabson is completely isolated, but fights against 2 of the ramp players, and now up against Kai to go and make it 3.
Standing in the fire, but burning down the attack. Monte. Tapped it. Crimbo calls his bluff. And will succeed for it. So, no man alive for the T side. The first minute has tried to engage an opening pick. It's just damage done to both sides.
That's an excellent cancel. It was the right decision there from Monte. And now into Cave, they've got to try and deal with 2. They get the first, and they don't quite get the trade. JDC is so low on HP, though.
Mac-10 knows it, but he can't quite find the angle. He's got backup of Rigon as well to save that rifle, leave it all in Hades' hands. A 1 versus 4. Hades time against him and spotted out by Crimbo's quick peek. So Big minute is ticked by. Rigon and Tabson engaging over at Shelf. Hades been seen. Swing from Kai. Takes Rigon right back. That will prompt Searson to start rotating up because Tabson has to hold the site on his lonesome. And Monte going to give him some breathing room. They're wary of that backstab though. One player watching back at Shelf. Kai needs to win this engagement. If he drops the bomb, then it's going to be lights out. Searson takes Demka. Tabson is going to follow suit. And Big continue to hold their nerve.
And not committing straight away, going in for the double pump. Tech9 close against Tabson.
Spam down! Kai forcing out the TK from Rigon. JDC tries to stand to attention, but he's been domed in. The pistols are about to find the steal of a lifetime for Monte. 4v2 in his post plant. Yes, they've got players low, but Crimbo and Searson have 0 access to the bomb site. And now with the HE down on Crimbo, he's got to run for it. Searson will do the same. Monte, what a steal!
Well, we saw Big doing exactly that in the first half, didn't we? We saw quite frequently on their eco and half buys, they go in for the quicker B-pops. Remember the one where Rigon has a massive round and they end up stealing it?
More of that, please, Monte. A must-win round in the truest sense of the word. Krasnal straight up, straight out into the B bomb site. Rigon playing around the smokes here. The bomb's on its way in. They have no idea how close this player is. His backup's going to get seen. They'll take the fight back. Rigon takes 2. The Galil spray from Demka is so awkward. But finally, on his secondary face, takes Rigon to a 3 versus 3. JDC on rotations will get the advantage back with Kai's casualty. The smokes fade and Hades connects an AWP pick. And now his teammate of Demka walking up inside the smoke. Searson well aware of it. The shot from Hades connects on JDC though, and Searson's dropped. Monte have completely reset Big up to map and match point. 3 chances for overtime for Big, and they haven't got a rifle in sight. Scout for Searson does at least connect 1 on Krasnal, so there's a start. But a smoke is suppressed from the Molotovs to ensure they stay away. Demka looking for the plant down, risky at this juncture with that number of presence they have there at Donut. USP taps of Searson coming up good. A 5 versus 3. Big may have life yet in them. The Hades is waiting for someone to bait him. The shoulder peeking out from that scout player. Nothing connecting against the CT side. Finally, Dia gets one back. The bomb's trapped on the center of the bomb site, though, and CTs are pressing the issue. They're looking to fight. Kai takes Crimbo. JDC, SMG at the edge of the smoke, facing forward with Tabson support. They'll get Kai. Finally, Dia pushing in a temple, makes a kill happen. Not that secondary. Hades knows exactly where the last man is, and will connect his AWP frag to make it 13-9. Monte 2-0 big out of the Compass playoffs and make their move to the semi-finals.